All right, welcome everyone. I'm Rajneesh Gupta, and this is our mock interview series, specially designed for network security professionals. Okay, uh, we have Jamin Pathak with us, and he will be the interviewer for this mock interview series, and I'll be the candidate. Okay, before we go ahead, just very important thing. If you are interested to join our course, join our live training program for Checkpoint, where you want to get in-depth understanding about Checkpoint application control, its license, its different bleed, its deployment method, different services working with Checkpoint, including security management, configuration of management station, security gateway, IPsec VPN, remote access VPN, and quite a lot of other features with different real world use cases. You should definitely check out our course, our live course that's designed for around 16 hours of live intense program where Jamin Pathak will be conducting the training. And at the end of the training, you will get the certification, and also you can be prepared for the CCSA certifications as well. All right. Without taking much time, let's get started with our mock interview series. All right. Hi, Jamin. How are you?
I'm good, Rajneesh. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you so much.
So yeah, Rajneesh, my today's question is on checkpoint.
Uh-huh.
First question is, what is the difference between checkpoint standalone deployment and distributed deployment?
Sure. So when we say standalone, that means, or before that, let me tell you, there are three important components of Checkpoint. First is the Checkpoint gateway, which is the firewall itself, and the second one is the management station or the security management server. In short, we call it as SMS. So this is basically used to manage policies, configuration of all the hardware, all the firewalls from a centralized server. Okay. And third is the smart console, which is like a software agent used to get access to the management station from any computer. Okay. When we install both management server and our gateway on a same platform itself, that becomes a standalone deployment. Now there is nothing bad with it. It's just that it is good for a small network only. When we have a large network where we have maybe hundreds of firewall spread across the world, or maybe in the multinational businesses, in those situations, we can't go with the standalone deployment. We can have our firewall deployed as in the physical form, virtual appliance in the cloud, in the branch office, in the data center, and we have a management station, the management server, sorry, security management server installed in the data center. So both the firewall, both the gateway and the management server will be installed on a different platform altogether. And we might be sitting somewhere in the NOC or SOC area. And from there, we have our smart console and we get the access to the management server. So yeah, so that's the difference between the standalone deployment and the distributed deployment. Yeah,
Okay, got it.
yeah.
So the Rajneesh, tell me then what is the advantage of this distributed deployment over this standalone setup?
So it's definitely add a lot of value when we talk about the distributed deployment. It has a lot of value over the standalone deployment because when we just think about it, when we have a centralized management, we can manage the policies, objects, network configuration, everything from a centralized software. We don't have to go individually on every hardware and manually tweak some configuration, deploy some policies ourselves. Rather, we can do it all from a centralized software, a centralized server. Now, the beauty is if this way, we make sure all our firewall have a consistent policies, objects, network configuration. And even if we have inconsistency, we can quickly get the idea about it if we have a centralized management. Okay. Next thing is the scalability as well, because the way if we go for the distributed deployment, even if we add like one firewall every week or so, it would be easy for us to scale, because we just have to add that new gateway firewall to our existing management server, and we don't have to think about restricting ourselves on certain level, because that way we expand the network, and we keep going, right? So management become very easy, and the scalability is also very good point. And it also at then improve the performance, and become our network become fault tolerant as well. So these are some of the important advantages, I feel. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, Rajneesh, this is all I have for today. Thank you.
All right. So thank you so much, Jamin. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching this. We'll catch you in the next video. If you have any question, do let us know in the comment section.